Meanwhile, Calcifer is sitting down for dinner, and Gabriel Clark is like a shadow creeped into the dining facility to keep an eye on Calcifer. So, as you are walking through the facility, you get your meatloaf, and you're just like, you're trucking on along, and
it's got raisins in it.
Really big dude that's like standing right in front of you, and he leans down and he goes, "Hello, comrade. You are very tiny, and you do not look like the rest of the mind-wiped idiots running around here."
Is this him talking, or?
It's a version of him. Because there are two types of racial quality on this ship. There are the Japanese and there are Stein. Mini Stein.
So he
like
startled me is what you're saying.
Like thumb-sized Steins?
This Stein is like 6'4", and he has been lifting heavy.
Oh.
But he likes tiny tank tops.
Well, shit! You can sneak up on someone with a face like that.
And you sit here with your face.
I'm beautiful.
Yes, you are. You look
gorgeous.
like a pretty
Even I throw the
girl.
hat off and like flip my hair.
You look like pretty little girl, not like a Stein army member.
Oh, didn't you hear? I am also a Stein. Very unassuming body. It fooled you, didn't it?
It fooled me into believing you are not supposed to be here, yes.
That's the purpose.
Roll charisma. Benchmark 30.
Ooh, I don't know if I hit it with this one. That's... No, I would have only gotten a 22.
You tried to convince me that you are me?
Well, not
you. Think that you can do that?
I'm smarter than you. Prettier.
But you are tinier than me. You are weaker than me. And now you will be bloodier than me.
As he
throws a fist right at you. What do?
I'm going to duck under the table. Or evade under the table, I should say.
Alright, so with him, you're looking at a baseline of 30 that you're trying to use as your benchmark.
I don't even know.
Is that possible? Can you roll that?
No. I cannot. I could. If I hit everything, best I could get is a 24. That's if I land on a nat 20.
For your evasions and your stealth, your dexterity? Is there another way that you would think of defending yourself?
Just illusions.
Okay. Could you confuse him with an illusion into thinking you're present but not present?
Make like 25 of yourself.
Pull a Loki.
Ooh.
Like, think outside the box. If you're not able to duck, I can't go. That would be really low for me to go to make it to where you could possibly roll that. So I can't have you roll evasion.
1 second.
Where'd he go?
Did you lose your dice?
I dropped one. Wait, there it is. Oh, no, that's not it.
Alright, so if I can't have you roll evasion, but you have to be able to defend yourself in some shape or fashion.
I will tighten my grip on the edge of the table, and then use that as like a kind of like an area of effect to create an illusion and have everyone look like me in the cafeteria, and then just kind of blend in with them.
Okay, so 30's your mark.
Oh no! I don't have a favor.
Well, let's see what happens.
That's 29.
Alright, so it's not the most epic of failures, but you do create the illusion, but at the same time, you take the fist to your face.
Okay.
As he cracks you into the face, he's a heavy dude. He's dealing out 6 damage with just his fists. So whatever your DR is, subtract that, and then take the rest into your health.
You said 6.
Correct.
Face-to-face technique.
Yes, it's
Do you know what that's a reference to?
I can't remember, but I should know.
Cal is not looking good.
I am
Come
bleeding.
on,
That
Kel
means I
always
am
is
winning.
good.
Even while bruised and bleeding, yes. Get rolled onto the couch.
All right, so he definitely smacks right into your face. Now, Gabriel Clark, you would have seen this. He causes the illusion, and he gets cracked in the face. Goes down bleeding pretty hard. And then everybody looks like him.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump up. Does the big guy look like him?
The big guy looks like Stein.
Looks like Stein? So
But
everybody
Stein that lifts.
Oh, okay. So everybody looks like Stein now?
No, everybody looks like him.
Minus Stein.
Minus the Stein that cracks him in the face.
So I'm gonna jump up and use something I haven't used before. I'm gonna use a nano blade to slice him in the face.
All right, so your baseline's 30 with him.
I hope I can reach that.
Can't reach it with nano blade. You got to reach it with something. You're looking at 30 to attack him.
Oh yeah, I can reach that. Oh, I rolled the wrong die, or maybe not. Whew, 30.
Wow, you made it. All right, so you managed to jump across all of these other people that look like calcifers everywhere, trying to defend them all at this moment. You just slice him across the face. You tag the Stein out and out.
I'm going to do action surge.
And you're going to do action surge.
Wait, never mind. No, I'm not. I don't have it.
You don't have it, you're not going to do it. But you slice him across the face. What's the damage that you have on your nano blade?
We did not do that. Yeah. Yes, we did. It's a 4.
Okay.
It's a pulse blade.
Okay, so you do 4 damage to him. As you do this, though, when he hits the ground, blood just gushing out of this huge slash across his face from forehead down to chin in an opposite direction. He's going to go ahead and push this button on his hip.
You fools. You think you can fool Stein. You think you get one over on me? On us we are Stein, and we will win everything.
What do I roll for healing regen?
For your healing regeneration, your health regen, you've got nanobots?
Yeah.
That's how you're healing yourself?
Yeah. It's an exploit that just
Roll
it's
through
passive.
your con.
Roll through my con?
Yeah.
It's going to be 33.
Okay, so you can go back to half. Take back half of what you've lost.
Okay.
So it's starting to heal you as you work. All right, Calcifer, you see he's cut this dude, but now you hear this alarm start going off as he hits this button on his hip.
Cal's a little dazed, so
All the other Calcifers are now looking up and like moving around hectically and grabbing knives and guns and everything. Calcifers everywhere, armed to the teeth.
he pulls a flask out of his pocket, and I was really hoping to save this for later, but I kind of need to use it now. He's gonna chug his flask of source water, see if it heals him.
All right. That's the water that you stole from
Fountain.
the fountain in
The
the
Haitian.
Haitians?
Yes.
Okay, so that would heal you. Yes.
To what?
That would heal you.
So back to full?
Yeah, that's what it does. It's a regenerative life essence. It's basically pure bottled soul energy.
I'm guessing it's a one and done.
Yeah, you chug it.
Well, I was at -3, so that was probably the best time for me to use it.
Oh yeah, you're about ready to bleed out, huh?
Yeah.
That's bad.
After the battle with the turrets, I got knocked down to 1 HP. So.
Action's got consequences. Whew! All right. Now, back over to Tom. You're in the navigations room. You hear this heavy-duty alarm start blaring throughout the entire vessel.
There are intruders within the dining facility and probably many other places. Trust no one,
Except Stein.
but only if Stein is me.
That makes no
Verify
sense.
all DNA.
My DNA is pure.
It is, if you're Alexander. Yeah, that's right. The other one's just Tom DNA, but Alexander would
I will vouch for this one.
All right.
So,
So, but you do hear the alarms go off. You know that your party, your friends, or these people that you have found to be traveling companions are probably in danger of some sort. Now, Adine and Remy are closing in on what would be the science facility with their traveling partners. But the science facility seems to be heavily guarded. Huge mechanized robots, turret guns, sensors, guards everywhere. This seems to be Stein's main focus in life.
Paul, you have to save your kids.
What do you suggest, little fire?
Who said that?
Solaris, of course.
Oh.
I am standing right in front of you. Have you had any vision?
Soul. Soul still here?
Oh, the strange red-headed man right there? Yes, he is here.
Soul, let's do the lava floor thing. Can you make it like really big?
I can try.
All of them.
All of the
How
floors?
many are there?
Every guard that's like outside of this place.
How
like,
many are there?
Okay, so you've got 10 small guards and you've got 3 large mechanized unit. You've got about 4 canine units.
As many as you can, and the floor is lava.
And the floor is lava.
I'll use my last charge on that. So you can roll
Well,
it twice.
considering Soul just got the...
You can roll it twice.
Okay. Very well, because I just got a natural 1.
She used her charge to give you an advantage.
Oh, I got an 8.
8?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
So Soul leans over to like place his hands on the ground, and you surge energy into him from your amulet. But as he does so, they can all see this bright, shining, bright red-headed man that's standing in the middle of the room, going, "Now you all die!" And they start shooting at him.
Oh, no, I don't want to die,
He
please.
fails pretty badly, and they end up hitting him. The blast carrying him down the hallway, skidding across the floor. Bolt! That hurt.
My ribs. Why is it
now-
always the ribs?
Since there's also gunfire coming your way, you need to be able to roll evasion or to get out of the way or something. Benchmark 25. Wow. Yeah. I think you did it. You did some cartwheels.
say
and some
39?
backflips. Bullets are just like dancing
Yeah.
around you. This is almost
I have a
like
lot of evasion stuff.
Roger Rabbit or something. The bullet's alive, and you charismatically convince it not to shoot you, and it like ricochets off of air into the wall or something. Not really, but you dance around the bullets. It's crazy to watch.
It's like the Matrix.
Yeah, as you're doing that, Remy moves against the wall, and he's trying to think of the best possible solution, but obviously he doesn't have a whole lot of, like, guns or anything on him. He's just got some of his
He
throwing
can
daggers.
put a barrier up.
He sacrificed his source energy to save Soul.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Pulled him right out of a star in the middle of the
So
hell.
does Remy have any, like, thing on him right now?
He's got his throwing daggers and his tenacity.
Tink.
Okay.
I'll fight to my last death. I promise.
Just stop it! Now you know where Freddy learned it.
Yes.
Alright, so death metal, you're there with them. And there's heavy gunfire coming down your way.
$23.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it, yeah. So that would open you up for attack, though. The benchmark on these guys is 25. So,
So, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, the benchmark is 25
I
on
forgot.
these guys.
What to do something, but that's okay.
So you would be open to attack. So that coming through would be rated at a 6. This is the medium fire from the small guys. So you're going to take a 6. Go ahead and use your armor to soak that. Anything that goes past it goes into your health.
Okay.
All right. Of course, that's right back to you, Adine. What's your best plan?
I don't really have a plan other than to just shoot them. What does this area look like?
Right now, you're like... So, like, as you come out of this tunnel, there's a large circular room with, like, an octagonal shielded room in the center of it. Inside there is whatever he's doing, his experiments, his big focus, his fun. This is like where Stein would love to be. This is his playground. But it's locked off and it is surrounded by several very heavily armed guards, obviously. Turrets, all that stuff. This would be like the thing you come up and you're like, can I take this from you? And then like a digital picture comes up and goes,
Please.
Can Solaris attack them?
He most likely can.
Because he's pretty powerful, right?
Uh-huh.
He needs to take out some of the stronger ones.
I have an idea.
That's good.
You carry the same DNA that I am bonded to.
Where's this idea going?
This idea is going towards you saving your children. Do you wish to do so?
No, I need more details first.
I will bond my armor with you and we can combine into a facilitated group attack heading that way, and that way we spearhead them and create a large solar blast that would open up the doorway and allow us in. But first you must allow yourself to duplicate my armor onto you. I see that you have come with very little defense or attack abilities.
Does this involve nanobots?
It involves Solaris bots, yes. You would be covered in solarium.
Just got rid of the nanobots that you put inside
It
the
has
lab.
done you no good to not have them.
That is debatable.
Well, it is not debatable that you are squishy.
Just because I'm squishy doesn't mean that it does not do me good to not have Solaris bots inside me.
Okay, is it doing you good to not have armor and a
Fine.
weapon?
Fine.
Okie dokie. Super fun dealing with you. He just places his hand on your head and duplicates Solaris armor onto you. You are covered in Solarium armor, which will give you a bonus.
Solarium armor.
Yes, it will give you a bonus to your defense rating of +3.
Do I have jetpack?
You would have the ability to fly jetpack. It's not really a jetpack, more so a solar
What do I
sail.
have? Plus what?
Plus 3 to your defense.
In addition to what I already had.
Correct.
And I can fly.
And you can shoot solar beams, which rate from you as a medium weapon.
Which is what damage?
You're looking at dealing 6 damage with your solar blast.
I thought medium was 4. Light is 2. Yeah.
You're in high medium range. 8 would be heavy, 12 or 10 would be double-handed heavy. You're looking at being medium mastery.
Which is what now? 6?
6. Correct.
Okay.
All right. So,
So we're going to head 2 different directions.
yeah, maneuver to basically take out some of the guards and try to open the door with a focused solar blast. So you can roll dexterity. You just want to meet the 30.
But it's not defensive.
No, you're just rolling dexterity like attack. Like this is your mode of attack.
Acrobatics count towards that.
Yes.
$25.
25. Okay, so you managed to get into a position and you managed to release the solar blast, but you are also open to attack. Several of them coming in at you, and you're looking at taking in 8 damage, but first remove what you have in your defenses. So whatever your soak can absorb, anything past that goes on your health. What does that leave you at?
4.
4 total health? Okay. Soul, death metal, you're both still there. But basically you see her duplicated into a Solaris unit, just one with more curves and danger in her eyes.
But I'm not actually Solaris, right? I just have armor on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's several great big robots, or just 1 or 2?
There are 3 great big robots,
Yep.
10 smaller men units, and then 4 of the canine units.
Alright, well, so I'm going to use action surge, telling you that right now. I shoot 28 for the first one, right at one of the big ones.
Uh-huh.
And then 29 again, right at the same guy.
Okay, so you
2.
definitely take 2 shots right there. First one seems to crack the chest armor. The second one seems to pierce through. All right. Soul, what are you doing?
Soul's going to get very personal. Go think deep down. The muck, are you still there? Like, let's go do this for the old times.
So you're praying out to a mock?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's talking to him if he's still there. Listen here, big fox man. I know you're in there. Come on, wake up.
When you call out, when you pray to your God, you hear nothing.
Oh,
And there's almost like a gut-wrenching emptiness in your stomach.
that's fine. I will become the beast for you then, the mock. I'm going to use the cloak of a mock and become a big fiery monster.
All right. And what's the goal that you're going to go for once you become the big fiery monster?
To take out some of these stragglers that I guess Solaris Adine and Solaris didn't take out.
Okay. All right. So just go ahead and roll for success on that.
That's neat.
Something is lacking in this connection with a mock.
Hello, listen.
Yeah, it's really strange to you. It's almost as if he's not there.
Oh, I don't like this. I can't do a mock anymore.
Now, something strange begins to happen. Adine, you can feel the pendant on your chest searing hot. Seems to be burning and pulsating with your own heartbeat and echoing out. The solar blast that you fired with Solaris helped you to blast open the doorway into the laboratory. So the doorway would be open, but as you did so, a large frame, armored man begins to step out. He is wearing a black with red trim, almost like military uniform, gold-plated armor, and you see a large, full-face covered helmet on his head with a sharp spike that seems to rise from its top above the crown of his head, as he has to even duck down to exit through this opening in the door that they created.
That's a stupid hat if you have to duck down to go through the door.
He has to duck because he's that big.
Well,
not
the
just
pointy
his
thing on top of his head probably doesn't help.
The pointy thing is probably there in reference to his ancestors.
I know, but if you're a tall dude, why have an even taller hat that makes you have to bend over to
so
get
you
out
can
the door?
headbutt people and spike them. I don't know.
He's compensating.
He's Juggernaut.
He's Juggernaut. Yeah, sure. Just Juggernaut mixed with like a maniacal mastermind. All right.
Alright, who's in this hallway?
Stein front. Oh, who are they?
Yeah, it's Adine and...
Adine wearing Solaris armor, Solaris, Soul, Death Metal, Remy. That's it. I think that's it.
This is it? This is why I came down here? This is really kind of beneath me, but I see my creation. Oh, you're alive again. Interesting. And of course, Killian over there, mixed with one of the dark gods.
Yes.
Intriguing. And of course, wearing my creation is an offspring of Strathmore. Maybe I will entertain you and fight you.
Are you the one that destroyed the Valos?
Well, I wish I was. No, I was not.
But you did destroy the realm of other innocent people.
Yes, Strathmore was the one that destroyed Valos. I'm not going to take credit for his work.
I'll deal with him later.
Do I kill other realms? Yes. Of
For
course I
what
do.
purpose? Those innocent
Duh,
lives.
my ship is called Realm Killer. What do you
Those
think I
innocent
do?
lives. Why would you do that?
Power.
You know nothing of power.
Oh, I know nothing of power. Boy.
Boy,
Power Boy.
I'm
Is that
older
like
than
a
you,
comic book
child?
character?
All
You
right.
may be older than me, but you cannot grasp the power that I have now.
So
Oh, you-
be aware. Attack rating on Stein is going to remain at 30.
Mhm.
His attack power going out makes Killian's rifle look kind of tiny.
Okay.
Just be fully aware. All right, go forth. Do what you need to do. You are in full play.
So, I mean, I'm going to do something.
Calcifer would also be connected with his comms. That means that Gabriel Clark and he would know where they are and
So, I mean,
what they're
okay, so I guess also they're heading that way.
Where are my orphans? Stein.
They're in his lab.
Huh?
Tell you what, If you can defeat me, I'll tell you.
Why can't you just tell me?
So
Because I'm evil.
so Soul's gonna.
Well, as long as we're clear,
Simple
that there's
logic.
not a real reason.
Simple logic basically battled with simple logic. Yes, I love that.
Oh, that was good. Duh.
I guess because I don't NPC stuff and all that. I don't really know what we would agree on for as far as what this can do. He's going to do his version of like the Donnie body, and he's going to be like, you know, the volcanic rock, and his hair's fire. His eyes are like molten embers. Breathes like brimstone and ash.
Okay, basically, once you enter that mode, get yourself a countdown die out.
Of what?
I'm going to go ahead and give you a d6 on that to start with.
Mm-hmm.
You will roll that at the beginning of each turn to see how much longer you have on it, duration-wise.
Okay.
While you're in Donnie form, every attack will carry a +2 rating of burning. You might want to write it down on a blank piece of paper or something. Every attack that you're going to have is going to have a +2 of burning.
1 second. Okay.
Okay, and also you will carry a healing condition. That means for every turn that you have, you will gain back 1 point of health while in Donnie mode.
Okay. Does it give me any kind of soak?
Yeah. You'd be looking at a +3 on any defense rating.
Okay.
So you basically just go full magma.
Yeah, and he is going to craft, almost like he's drawing molten iron from like his veins. And he crafts in his hand like a red hot steel spear.
Ooh, that's cool.
Chucks it at him, at Stein, aiming for like joints and stuff.
All right. Give me a best roll.
That is a 13.
Okay, Stein, you can go ahead and make a roll to combat that.
Oh man, that's a 9.
All right, so you would manage to pierce
9.
into his visible
9.
arm, because he seems to have like a half cape, regal half cape that covers one side. So this left side that seems to be visible, you'd be able to pierce that shoulder.
I wonder if that's where 4-2 got it from.
With each step, he creates another one.
He's
Just keeps
continuing to
throwing
try and
it.
attack at him.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll again?
No, but you did complete one turn, so you're doing that. Chukthulu. There's also to be aware, there's still 10 soldiers, 2 heavy mech units, because you took out one of them, 2 heavy mech units, and 4 canine units that are currently still in play, and Stein Prime.
Who has a
Spear sticking out of one of his shoulders.
So I'm gonna use action surge again, or can I only use it once?
You usually only have one charge on it unless you've upgraded it.
I'm going to aim at his shoulder again.
Okay, so you're trying to focus in on what damage he already
Spear
has.
in my shoulder.
That's a natural 20, so 33.
Okay, 33 is success. So you'd be looking at receiving 12 damage from his pulse rifle that I'll remind you gave him. All right, so I'm guessing you're actually aiming at the spear. So this pulse rifle energy would travel through the spear into the shoulder, causing 12 damage to Stein. Not really knocking him back, though. something strange. He's basically just standing there taking it. He has these, what looks like a large gauntlet on the visible hand, has a gemstone that's in it that seems to glow a bright blue as he takes this damage.
So, since Soul successfully hit him, does it...
The glass.
Each turn, does he take just an additional 2 points of burn?
Yeah, he's continuing to burn. Like, that spear that's in him is molten hot and would continue to burn. Alright, Stein.
Oh, look, I'm feeling something. I will say I have not felt touch or anything like this in years. Interesting.
What would his reaction be to attack?
He's just going to do a motion like this, and you're going to see like an ethereal hand just kind of backhand him.
Soul? Okay. So roll for success, Soul. You can roll for defense against it. You're basically rolling against each other at this point.
That's a 12.
15.
15. Okay, so you would see the ethereal hand coming at you, but you would be able to hold it.
Catch.
Basically hold it. Like, you'd be locked with it at this point.
Okay.
But it's not going to be able to swat you back because you're in full Donnie mode. So you're like standing against it as you see this, like, what would you describe it as?
It's a giant ethereal blue hand. It's kind of like an energy hand. It's translucent. It's kind of like hard light.
Gotcha.
My
So-
little brother Tolgrim hit harder. Pathetic.
Now,
So it
Adine,
looks like we want
you
to dial this
are
up a
in-
couple of notches.
Adine, you're in your slowest armor, and it now feels like the pendant around your neck is almost burning through your skin. It is bright on fire, and it seems to be pulsating with the rhythm of your heart. Now, for everyone outside of character knowledge, you would see that this vessel has begun to move away from Earth Prime. It's going through space, trying to open up into a void portal. Basic navigation orders that Stein Prime gives it to move from place to place. As it's opening up this portal to leave the realm of Earth Prime, he's also going to leave behind what he calls a realm detonating charge. So it's basically this, now that he's gotten what he wants from it, he's going to just go ahead and try to destroy Earth Prime, the whole realm. So, as he's doing this, though, you see that there is something that begins to move in the distance of the void and is now rushing in towards that opening in the void, straight towards the Realm Killer Station. And what that is almost it seems to be made out of charcoal and smoke and fire, and it is a large black dragon that now crashes through the void entry, wraps around, and then dives straight into the Realm Killer Station, creating a huge explosive force, and then drives straight into its center until all of this energy, all of this smoke, all of this hatred and fire filters down into one dark form standing right over Adine Strathmore. As it stands over her, a large clunk stabs down in front of her as you see the Iratus blade standing before her and her father protecting her body.
Alright, looks like kid gloves are now off.
Buddy, the kid gloves were never on. I'm gonna take your head as many times as it takes until your stupid soul stays where it belongs in the hellscape. I will eat you with the just fires of the realms themselves. What you did to Valos is the reason I had to extinguish it. You are a plague, and I will wipe you out from everything that exists in this world. And I will use this Hell Knight inside me to do it if I have to.
Oh, so you have Hell Knight too. Interesting.
it's more than interesting. He's wrath, he is justice, and he will bring all his brothers and sisters to toe, and I will bring you to your knees.
Don't see that happening.
All right, so you would see the Dark Star rush across the room, Iratus blade held high, flames ablazing. What would be your way of dealing with said threat?
He would not run at this time because he wants to test his power. So he's just basically taking all of his... Basically, he was attacking them with like just a fraction. So he's just going full he's
bore?
he's letting both energies just
Merge
coincide and merge together, and he is going to fight against him.
Okay.
He's distracted now, right?
Oh, yeah. Is
Can I
he
sneak
pulling out
past
his
him?
blade?
Hmm?
Has he pulled out his blade?
Yeah, he's pulling out his blade now.
Okay.
Can I sneak past him and into the room and see if the orphans are okay?
Yeah. You would
While he's distracted?
need to still roll stealth to get past all of the other soldiers and mech units.
Well,
that
surely
are
they're all
still
distracted at this point. A giant dragon just came into the room.
Nah, we're laser focused. What?
There's a lot of threats going on. I want to live. I don't care if it's a dragon or a crazy demonic robot.
They are kind of mind controlled.
Is
though.
there are is so out of character for just a minute.
32.
Is there any way I can see how to get to that bomb? Like, can I see it? You said they dropped the
The realm killer.
realm killer bomb.
Oh! You mean to stop it from blowing up the Earth realm?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to try to go.
You should take Tom with you. He might be useful.
Well, he's
or Thumbs, or whoever's
Tom's
with us right now.
busy.
he's been
I had a
busy, but
funny
you could
idea,
probably
but I don't know
totally
if Tony would let me do
transform into a flying demonic robot and try to stop it.
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so I'm going to set you off now, destroying the actual realm killer bomb. I'm going to set you at a difficulty rating of 30, but it's going to take you a turn to get to it.
Okay.
So you're on your way to try and catch up to it. So like big, like giant bat type wings transform out of your back. You fly off with your nanite chaos filled awesomeness.
I rolled a 32 to sneak in and check on the orphan.
That is success, and you do see that several of them are in that room. Several.
There's 32 of them.
You're looking at maybe 15 that are here right now. One of them is Freddy.
Where's the rest of my orphan?
Dead. They're dead.
Remy sneaked in and he said, I don't know my share, but Freddy here, he's a strong one. He's a survivor.
I love all of them.
I love them all too, but we gotta save the ones we got right in front of our face right now.
Fine.
I like the armor though. I dig it.
Thanks.
No, thank you. Okay. Both.